The girl licked her dry lips and immediately aimed the gun at the threat who had assaulted her. Meanwhile, Stan was unsuspectingly fueling the car, completely unaware of the imminent danger. Lisa's fingers trembled slightly, and her heart pounded wildly in her chest. However, due to her excessive nervousness and the gun's powerful recoil, the gillet that should have hit his head only struck Stan's shoulder. Before Lisa could stand up, Stan's screams echoed all around. Lisa hurriedly grabbed the hunting rifle, but saw no sign of Stan near the car. She rushed forward with the rifle raised, only to discover that Stan had vanished without a trace. Clutching the rifle tightly in her hands, Lisa anxiously scanned the surroundings, following the trail of blood ahead. Meanwhile, like a frightened rabbit, Stan noticed his wound bleeding profusely and knew he couldn't let it continue. Even if Lisa didn't kill him, he'd bleed to death. Thinking quickly, Stan removed a shoe, yanked off his sock, and tied it around the wound as a makeshift tourniquet. The trick worked, but when Lisa followed the blood trail and found only a solitary shoe, she furrowed her brows. She warily surveyed the area and continued the chase, ignorant of the fact that Stan had clawed his way up a cliff in agony. Panting heavily, he shakingly loaded the shotgun and fired at Lisa's blurry finger and glitter teeth. Due to the intense pain, his aim was off and the bullet only grazed Lisa's earlobe. Lisa reacted quickly, tumbling to the side to avoid further shots. Stan, relentless, fired shot after shot, but Lisa dodged each one and eventually shattered her flashlight deliberately, scattering glass shards to form a rudimentary trap. In his fervor, Stan stepped directly onto the broken glass. A piercing shot was deeply lodged in his foot. Writhing in agony, Stan painfully extracted the fragment using his fingers. Impeded from further combat, he hobbled back to his vehicle to pursue Lisa. When Lisa noticed the vehicle rapidly approaching, she lifted her firearm and repeatedly shot towards the person behind the wheel. At first, Stan dodged the bullets and swore in victory. But then Lisa, expressionless, dragged Stan's body out of the car and swiftly got in, starting the engine. At that moment, Richard's voice suddenly crackled through the radio. Faced with the voice of her ex-boyfriend who had once tried to kill her, Lisa's gaze turned icier. Richard, after receiving no response for a while, deduced that Stan had probably met his end at Lisa's hands. Despite a flicker of fear, the seasoned billionaire quickly suppressed his dread and sped towards the villa on his motorcycle. Once inside, he immediately called the pilot, requesting to be picked up within 30 minutes. As he prepared to wash off